Soy una mamá de una pequeña de 7 años que nació con un problema congénito. En este caso no había ningún factor que conecte ni tanto a la familia del padre ni de la madre con el problema de cleft palate.
In a day, like a person probably puts at least like 13 different types of products on themselves. When I went natural about 16 years ago, one of my clients, I'm doing her hair and she was like, oh, I want to bring my own products in. And I'm thinking like, why? Like I'm like, totally oblivious to this. And she was saying that she, was allergic to the parabens and the products and things like that. So it just kind of heightened my me wanting to be more conscious minded as far as what it is that I am, the ingredients that I'm using, and staying away from certain chemicals and things of that nature.
When I became conscientious of my exposure to toxins was when I went to the doctor and they told me that I wouldn't be able to have children. I remember, taking a step back and thinking about what can I do to improve my odds of being able to have children. So I looked at the things that I had control over.
We often don't know exactly what caused particular health problems for newborn babies and children. What we do know is we have more and more evidence that exposures to toxins in the environment during pregnancy and childhood are associated with a variety of adverse outcomes for mothers and babies.
Our research shows that a neighborhood a woman lives in affects her health and the health of her children. One reason is some neighborhoods have more environmental toxins than others.
Mi niña nació de 8 meses, no tuvo su término completo. Vivo en Southgate, que es una área donde hay escuelas construidas encima de pozos que han cerrado. Vivo cerca del freeway, vivo cerca de la vía del tren.
The precautionary principle requires government and health agencies in an effort to protect public health to avoid exposures to environmental toxins if there's a chance that those toxins might be harmful to health. Following this precautionary principle could improve the health in our neighborhoods.
Throughout my pregnancies, I really didn't realize that I was breathing in so many toxins from the factories that was down the street. We have a metal processing factory. There was a lot of noise pollution, and every morning when we would wake up, the cars were covered in something that looked like ash.
It is important that people are aware of potential exposures in order to advocate for healthy neighborhoods and to make the healthiest choices they can for their families.
When it comes to what can we do to improve our health, the first thing we need to do is realize, A, we can't shop our way out of this. What we're really looking at is a community problem because everybody wants fresh air, everybody wants clean water, and most people want to be healthy.
So I do know that exposing my child right now during my pregnancy to harsh chemicals can affect the pregnancy. I know that chemicals can lead to premature birth and birth defects, so I'm trying to avoid that to give my child a better chance.
Por mucho conocimiento que uno tenga, por muchos cuidados que uno tenga, a veces uno no sabe por dónde se puede estar infiltrando una exposición química y realmente uno no está libre. Es un tiempo tan delicado el estar embarazada que definitivamente hay que crear mucha conciencia y ser más cautelosos en cuanto a lo que consumimos, en cuanto a lo que usamos y en cuanto a lo que nos rodeamos también.
A lot of the times we're forced to be in communities that are more disadvantaged or have toxic soil or have poor air quality or have, water that is contaminated, right? So we have to take all of that into consideration because at the end of the day, we're bearing the cost of that in our bodies. As mothers, as daughters, as members of our community, we have to advocate for changes and more intervention and policy around remediating some of the toxins in our communities. But at the same time, how can we have personal agency in the things that we consume and we control?
Lo que yo podría agregar sería usar otro tipo de productos para limpieza, de tomar más agua, de no usar ciertas cosas que tienen plomo, leer las etiquetas, informarnos, pero también sobre todo comer más sano.
We need to be as conscious as we are as far as like, oh, what am I putting in my body? What am I eating? You know, what food or what ingredient or what is this, that, or the other. Like, we need to have that same vigor about, you know, what is it that I'm putting on my skin? What am I putting on my scalp?
What I would say is get out a checklist, right? And look at how you as an individual can make changes in your home to create a healthy lifestyle and a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby and children. Look at government. Look at community-based organizations. Look at the schools and institutions we deal with on a daily basis. Look at the industries, at the beauty industry, the cleaning industry, and how they could be helpful. Look at the marketing that's coming at us. So when you have your list, know that you cannot do this alone. So invite some friends and some colleagues over, and remember that together we can make it happen. Alone, we cannot shop our way out of this situation. We want a healthy planet.